can go on both.
Yes. Right on.
Yeah. So what you like to talk?
Talk about from beggar to royalty.
Okay. Yeah. So obviously we are talking on the human mind, and you can put in other words like mind to no mind, or uh, imperfection to perfection, or um, mortality to immortality, because that's what all human mind is seeking, looking for love, not finding oneself. It somehow stumble on another person. So would you love me forever? So go ahead and write a warranty in all the material. Guarantee, warranty is borne out. So what is that uh, perfection? Uh, a rose flower become a small tiny flower and opens next day, and third day more open, couple of days it is perfectly perfect in its own total existence. Why it is destined to be uh, tiny closed flower to open flower, so is that when we are doing what we love doing and love take over, and that we feel fully fulfilled. And the example is that even in the sound sleep, uh, why do we enjoy the most in the sound sleep? Because only we are not a party. We're just witnessing the dream state and sound sleep, observing as observer, and or you see example, you're watching a movie, 3 hour movie, and in 3 hour movie there is lot of crime, murder, sex, drug, rock and roll, all those dramas go on. Then how can you enjoy that 3 hour movie and suspense movie, murder movie, this movie, that? Why? Because you know it's a movie. Of course, you go through a lot of emotional, but the total thing is, oh, you enjoyed the movie because you are at a distance. The same way you hear a news, oh, there was a earthquake in Switzerland, 4,000 people died. Then you call and you ask and verify, was it one of my relatives? All this, no. So these all thoughts and emotions is the drama. And if you learn the art of breathing, yoga, you can easily transcend the anxiety-full mind to peaceful mind. But if you go very deep and discover who am I beyond the body and mind, then you are, you can say, permanently established in the witnessing state of the mind, observer without the observing without the observer. And is it a depressed state or is it a negative state? No, there is the word for that is fulfilled state. Fulfilled state means that there is no thought, wanting, desire there, but yet it is fulfilled. And it's not about oh, knowing, it's even beyond knowing. Why? Is it seeking happiness? It's not even seeking happiness because it is even more bigger than seeking happiness because when you are fully fulfilled, like in the sound sleep, when in the dream you become a king, and after a while, in the same dream, you recognize you are a beggar. But no matter what movie, no what dream, you are still enjoying the whole thing. Why? Because you are perfect, perfectly fulfilled. So there is uh, no seeking happiness, but that the other word for that is the in Sanskrit anandam. Anandam means blissful, natural blissful state without the objects and subjects. And other word is anandam purna, purnamidam. Purnamidam means of the fullness, by the fullness, for the fullness. So that's what uh, the all the science, all the mind, all the stem cells, all they are looking for that where there no beginning, no ending, no time, timeless state, and always free of charge. And has it to be earned by me? You can say the right word, closest word, which goes to is awakening. Awakening is like even awareness, you can say. So, like, see, when you exhale out and you do like 10 short, one deep breathing, 10 minute, 10-minute deep breathing or belly breathing, and you will find within 10 minutes you transcend you transcend all the anxiety, all the worry. So it's a natural. restful state, and it has to be the fun. Otherwise, why the masters, they, many of them, they leave the world and go in the forest and do this, that, like many great yogis do, and then they discover that you don't need to run away from the home, but you have to run away. The home means you're very uh, thinking, because 99% people, they are they have homes here, there, Beverly Hills, but they are homeless. Why? Because their real home is being, and they are just uh, feel worse and more miserable than the homeless downtown. Why? Because only one person has external beggarship, and the rich ones, they have another kind of beggarship, which is in inner, psychological, because they are feeling the same. So then what am I looking for? I'm looking for pleasure, happiness, normal. We are talking of human mind. And then it end up into collecting lot of uh, moolah, coins. And then those people who have already collected lot of money, and they feel even worse, more miserable, because they are re- looking wrong direction, linear, linear level, while the life is um, quantum. Quantum means uh, fullness, of the fullness, for the fullness. So it's beyond body mind apparatus, and that is the scriptures indicate eternal spirit, or eternal consciousness, or infinite consciousness. So today I'm expressing more slowly and restful words. Yes, yes or no?
Yes.
So does that make sense or no?
That's yeah.
Yeah. Because it is very gentle and very slow. Mm, it's not something you can do or you need to do. People do indicate, understand oneself, know thyself, but there is still, uh, we
When
are to use the word know thyself
when
because
when you mean know thyself, what do you really
yeah,
use?
it gives you the beginning of turning inward. So because the only tool human beings have is the mind. With the mind, they want to understand everything. But then they discover that mind cannot know its mind by the mind. You have to transcend the mind in order to understand the mind. Like, for example, when you are in the dream, you cannot understand the dream by the dream in the dream. So you have to always transcend that state and like, okay, I want to understand swimming. by standing on the river. I cannot understand. And to get and be it or not be it. So uh, the same way is the like. Can you experience or understand your own death? You can have some idea, left, right, left, but not, you have to die in order to. You cannot practice. And that's how simple all the world we have practice, practice, doing, thinking, thinking, doing. This is reverse. Reverse means coming back home, the real home. And what is that? From that real home is from thinking to being, human being. So we have reduced ourselves to human thinkers and human doers. So we have to return to the source of being, being, being. And all of a sudden, you found that it has never left you. It's like the infinite consciousness get reduced like the big river, and then there are bubbles there, uh, 10 bubbles, 50 bubbles. Those are like appear, disappear, appear, disappear. So as long you can live in the world but not of it, what that means, that living though someone said the world is like a stage and this all drama is like a movie. So it's that simple. um, the words which can describe the truth is not the truth. So that's how the first the great master, uh, Tao Te Ching, uh, start from the holy scripture. The truth which can be described, explained, or talked is not the truth. Why? Because it goes beyond the mental level. See the beauty of the lotus flower. Lotus flower, so beautiful. White lotus, so supreme serenity. And its roots are in the dirty mud and beyond that. So it describes there's so much uh, minus, plus, and dirty, evil mind, evil world, evil. Why? Because it's made up of the worldly man, man-made. On some spots, it looks nice, but basically, anything man touches, man-made, is very evil in the sense, in the sense that is separate from the uh, is separate from the infinite. So no matter what it does, it's always incomplete. So when it becomes complete, when it when it not become, but it be, or it become one with the Lord, one with the wholeness, one with the infinite wholeness. And you have to die for it, because die means that from get transcend from distraction, from fragmentation. That's simple. See, this music was a distraction, but we did not get distracted. We enjoyed it.
By the
That
way,
simple.
Andrew for real stays online. He wait
Yeah,
for you.
so he's not a distraction. He's a wonderful invitation. Yeah, praise the Lord.
Unknown caller. Okay, we're live in 3,